again, I have those 2 beads done. My first original bead that I show how to do my link, and then I have my bead that I wrapped over and did a link. What I'm going to do is pick up my 2 other pieces of wire, and what I've done is made 2 eye pins on both wires. So you want to stop from coiling those eye pins. At this point, I'm going to take that eye pin and I'm going to connect it to this bead here. I slide that bead and click it into that eye pin that I just made. At this point now, I can coil my eye pin on my 3rd piece of wire. I'm going to hold the wire, again, just my man in bed, and what I have to play around with now is the trickiness of making sure not to coil this into my loop. I coil my wire around, and this is going to get my link so that I have another piece attached to it. I do my 3 coils. I'm going to cut off my extra wire with my wire cutters. And then what I'm going to do is slide another bead on and into place. I slide a bead onto my wire. And what I'm going to do at this side is I am going to make my other loop. Again, I'm just leaving enough space to do my coiled eye pins on the other side. Bend my wire back 90 degrees. Go in with my round nose pliers to that bend over the top. Switch from one jaw to the other jaw. And I'm going to coil that eye pin. Before I coil, I want to stop and I want to take the additional piece of chain that I've made. That would be the 2nd piece I made, 1st, 2nd, and I'm currently producing my 3rd. And I'm going to slide that in to my loop. I go on the big long piece of wire and I click it down and into place. And that just hangs out there. Again, what I'm going to do is coil this and I can coil over the bead. The 3rd piece then, I'm going to do the same thing and figure out how and which end I want to coil this onto. So it's kind of up to you. The repetition is going to get your students and you more into actually getting the process of doing the coiled eye pin. The last thing and the next thing that I'm going to show is how to do links and clasps. This is going to work with doing a thicker wire. 18 gauge you can use, preferably a 16 gauge wire.